Those 6 service members did not die for Israel. Anybody can die overseas serving our country. We can criticize the president and disagree with his foreign policy. Keep the veterans out of your mouth.
Oh my God, DeVory is heated. Just a couple updates, then we're going to get to DeVory because I wanted to review DeVory's statements about what he said live. So I didn't watch the whole thing. But I saw the first few words and I saw a cuss word come out and I say, oh my God, DeVory is heated. He heated like a stovetop in the dead of winter. All right, let's get to some Iranian updates, and then we're going to go to DeVory Rotor Clip.
Leader had planned to hide in if any sort of attack were to take place against his country. The Israeli Air Force used over 50 fighter jets and 100 munitions to strike this underground bunker. And a senior Israeli official telling Fox News that when the supreme leader was killed, he was actually above ground. He never made it to the bunker that they destroyed overnight. And this official says the result was exactly what planners had hoped for. Khamenei stayed above ground, and the opening strike of Operation Epic Fury found him right there. Now, today, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is holding security consultations with his cabinet to determine the next steps in phase 2 of this operation. And again, we expect these strikes to expand and continue in the days ahead. The Iranians are still launching their attacks against Israel. Overnight, ballistic missiles soared through the skies of this country. You can see in some Fox News video here, one of those missiles overshooting its target and slamming into the Mediterranean Sea. This happened a number of times, and sirens sounding once again this morning across Tel Aviv. Now, the Israelis say they are dismantling Iran's ballistic missile launchers, hitting another 6 of those launchers overnight. And Israel's chief of staff had this to say earlier today about the ongoing operation.
I am in continuous contact with my American counterparts, including the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States, General Dan Kane, and the commander of CENTCOM, Admiral Brad Cooper. We are fighting based on shared interests and values. In this war, shoulder to shoulder, they are true friends. Through coordinated action, we are stripping the regime of its military capabilities and bringing it to strategic isolation and a point of weakness in which it has never been before.
Now, that's a quick update. There are people who are saying we're fighting Israel's war and all that other stuff, which I think is unfounded and is rooted in falsehoods. But this is what really peed off DeVory. And it all started with that idea spun up by people like Megyn Kelly and others. Brand new shirt that's out. They just developed this. This shirt is absolutely fire. You can get that at tatumstore.com. Tatumstore.com. If you're watching this on the television, just pause the screen, scan the QR code, and it'll lead you to the store. You could put in Epic Fury 26 and get 20% off. And for all the members who are members, we got a special discount code we're going to give to you. So if you're a member, we're going to give you a discount code that's much more substantial than 20% off because we love you and we appreciate you. Here is Megyn Kelly's clip in case you missed it from a couple days ago and what she said that ticked me off. But this is what sparked DeVory, so I just want to give context. We're going to play this, and then we're going to get to DeVory clip. And I haven't watched the whole thing, but it was spicy. Roll the clip.
Look, there are massive divisions over what we've done here, and people are going to change their minds over the coming days and weeks, one way or the other. But my own feeling is no one should have to die for a foreign country. I don't think those 4 service members died for the United States. I think they died for Iran or for Israel. I think I understand how this helps Iran perfectly well. I get it. I mean, I hope. Long term, we'll see. But they seem rather jubilant. 80% of the country does not support the Ayatollah. He was a terrible, terrible man. No one's crying that he's dead. No normal person. But our government's job is not to look out for Iran or for Israel. It's to look out for us. And this feels very much, to me, like it is clearly Israel's war. Mark Levin wanted it. It's his war. Ben Shapiro, Lindsey Graham, Miriam Adelson. That's obvious.
Only because they're Jews, bruh. It's their war. I can see how it helps Iran, but you can't see how it helps America when we spend all day long telling you exactly why we're going to war with Iran. I don't get it. All right, here is DeVory and put your seatbelt on. Roll the clip.
If you guys are new here, you know how I like to do this. I show you both sides. I don't tell you what to think. You think whatever you want. Sometimes I will get things wrong. I'm a human being. And in the end, it's okay to agree to disagree. But I'm hell-bent on what I'm about to tell you right now. Those 6 service members did not die for Israel. They died for the United States of America. They died for their family. They were wearing the military uniform, U.S. Army. Get your facts straight. It is so disrespectful when I see commentators who never served a lick in the military acting like they know what it's like to serve in the military. Like they're in our heads as veterans. Like they've been to Afghanistan. It's crazy to me. It's like white liberals thinking they know what black people are going through. It's ignorance. I get we all have an opinion. It doesn't mean we have to express it in such an ignorant way. Those soldiers knew exactly what they were signing up for. When I joined the military at 17 years old, I knew what I was signing up for. There's always a potential that you will not come home. You don't even have to be infantry to know that. You don't have to be a Navy SEAL or Special Operations or Delta Force. No. Anybody can die overseas serving our country. And the interesting part about all this, there have been soldiers who have been killed by Iranians' proxies, even when there wasn't an actual campaign against them. But now that it's politically convenient to disagree with the president because everybody has freaking Israel derangement syndrome, now we want to try to make that point. I just don't get it. We can criticize the president and disagree with his foreign policy. Keep the veterans out of your mouth.
This the end of the show. I don't even think I need to do no more show, do I? Thank you, Devori. I want y'all to put this in perspective real quick. The same people that actually have a relationship with God, we see these things very clearly. We can see very clearly without bias why we are going to war with Iran. We understand the history. We are consistent on our principle. And this is it. I don't understand why people are so obsessed with Israel. I don't get it, bruh. I mean, I get it because it's spiritual. But when you look at Israel, Israel is like this screen, and Israel is like right here. That's Israel in the corner right here, my hand at. That's Israel right here. And the Middle East is this whole screen. And Israel got a couple million people over here. And they swear before God that this little state, which they share it with ridiculous Muslims in Gaza and the West Bank, and that little thing right there in the corner is just somehow running the whole world. What the? Boy, when you go to Israel, you realize people are stupid. You're like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, so you telling me every Jewish person that live in Israel don't agree with Benjamin Netanyahu? Oh, they have a similar democracy as we do. They have a left and a right wing in their Knesset. Oh, you telling me that everywhere you go, you don't see a conflict between Arabs and Jews? Just like in America, these nut jobs swear to God that we're racist in America, and every black person is walking around like Harriet Tubman or somebody looking for the white man to get him. Man, that racist stuff is in people's minds most of the time. Same thing in Israel. These conflicts, and it's just these crazy Muslims that caused there to be conflict in the region. That's why Jordan wouldn't take them. Egypt wouldn't take them. That's why all of the other sane Muslim nations are against them. I'm going to tell you this and I'm moving on. The only reason why Israel is such a big deal to the minds of people is because God chose them and they got it's something special about them. That little group of people down here is some of the most successful people. Nobody can beat them. All these things going on for that little group of people down there. And because God said in his word that he's going to choose certain people and then he's going to give them a land. That don't mean that they better than anybody. That just means that God got his hand on these people. That's why y'all mad at them now, because you wish you were them. Y'all the ones being silly.